Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Yoshi's Island. In the past episode, we braved a kinda hazy maze cave, ran like hell from some angry chomps, and went through some sorta super, but not all that hard, acrobatics. But now, we face our final challenge. All the levels we've braved, all the worlds we've encountered, the enemies we defeated and bosses struck down have come down to this. Green Yoshi takes the lead now because, of course. And now, we face our final challenge. King Bowser's Castle. And what better way to start than a dramatic flight over the moat? Dun-na-na-na-na! But all is not as it seems because Comic is going to swoop in and ambush. Fortunately, if you hold forward almost all the time, the coins will lead you out of his way just before he can get to you. Keep holding forward, make sure you don't touch Comic himself or any of those skeleton goonies, because if you do, they're pretty much instant death because of that pit. But this stretch is done, we have a middle ring and the path onward where things are going to get a little interesting. Nice try, Comic. So, the main gimmick with Bowser's Castle is a very interesting one. There are 4 different doors to choose from here, each leading to a different path through the castle. And which we go through depends on which one we strike with an egg. Naturally, being the completionist I am, I want to show you all 4 of them. So let's get this started, shall we? So, our first trial awaits us. What's through door number 1? Bit of a blast from the past. This section feels most reminiscent of classic Mario castles. Tight quarters, difficult platforming, and lava everywhere. And some ball and chain subbing in for fire bars. Easy does it here. Don't get trapped under these. Especially this last one. Wait for it to rise and then move. These platforms duck into the lava, so you'll need to hover a couple times to stay dry and alive. There we go, this eggplant here to refresh your eggs, and now we're going to have to break our way through. Oh, my button didn't respond on me. Just a moment, nothing serious. Well, this sucks. Just a little further. Oh, wow, that drops early. I did it again! I did it again! Just a little further. Got it. Alrighty, I think hopefully things go a little better this time. Let's wear away at this wall, shall we? Oh no! Damn B button. So as I was saying, those of you eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed that 1-up the wing cloud at the very beginning of this stretch gives you. That's for a very good reason. This is arguably the hardest of the 4 paths, although it's only the second most nerve-wracking, as you'll see later. So we now need to not fall into the lava here, as we clear a path through it. Easy, you want to get up here? Every one of these coins is red. And that's it. It's rather short, but it's also very difficult and just about hell. So, with the first path done with, I'll see you on the second one. So, what awaits us behind door number 2? Something quite a bit different from the first door. This area is a little more laid back, more reminiscent of the rest of Yoshi's Island, not the previous Mario games. If the previous Mario games were all the lost levels. Something you'll notice off the bat here as I get hit is that nearly every enemy in this section is a type of Shy Guy. So we have more dancing spear guys down here. This caged ghost, if you remember, spits them out as he expands. We'll need to get him out of our way before we let him do that, of course. Cough up one for me, will you? Demonstrate for the nice people. Whoa, let's get out of his way. So we have an egg block here. And we can reach up here with some clever jumping. I think that's enough. Let's check out that door. We go down the pipe that's clearly below it. Sort of. Up to the left here, we have more of these boo guys toting missiles. We have a pyro guy down here. Careful around him and his buddy. As before, a ground pound will make them drop the missile where it is and keep it from ever getting to you. It makes things much easier. And that pyro guy managed to get himself despawned. Oh, there he is. Strange. Oh well. 2, 3, onward, and hey, it looks like Stretch is in more than just 3-3. Hey buddy, come here. Turn around. There we go. Let's have him take out the spear guy as well. That could have gone better. There we go. No, other way. Other... Wonky hitboxes. It's funny, because Stretch has actually done more damage to me here than any other enemy in this section. And off the cliff he goes. And, I guess that bandit was a little too insubordinate. Maybe he stole from Bowser's personal coffers or something. Anyway, onward. I'll go check here. Nothing there. Let's go up the pipe. More stuff over here. Only some of these coins are red. Now we have this, thing. Whatever it is. We used to get across here, and now we find a locked door. This is rather interesting, no? Let's check through this door. Only way we can seem to go at the moment. Well, we know where this is coming. I could have phrased that better. But hey, Sabo's back, sort of. Back at this room is a little bigger horizontally means it's a little more difficult to take him out with all your eggs this time. So whenever possible, aim vertically and hope he doesn't just shake them off. You seem to do that a lot when you fire eggs at him vertically. It works very well here to grab your eggs with your tongue before they can despawn, so that you can use them again. Be careful here. Well, this is awkward. Let me go get more. So, stupid Let's Play curses aside, let's do this. That's a good start. Ooh, that's a very good one. Apparently he didn't get the chance to shake that one off. It's because he... That's kind of interesting. Well, now that he's trapped down here... Oh, as soon as I say that, he's not trapped. Here we go. Only needed 4 eggs for that one. I feel only slightly better. But here's our key. And so, due to how this section works, you can only go into the section afterwards with only 5 eggs, which does put you in a bit of a disadvantage compared to the other ones. But at the same time, because this eggplant is right here, you're basically guaranteed to have 5. So, give and take a little, I guess. I'll see you on the next path. So, you may ask, why am I going with 4 now instead of 3? Well, there's a reason for that. One being that this one is actually very nice. Take a look. We have a pseudo 3D section here, and just there's some red coins and flowers, and look at all these coins, and the only enemies here are Gusties, and I think we found ourselves a shortcut. Look at all this. I mean, damn! Well, don't get yourself hit by the Gusties, but that's your only real obstacle here. You can just hoard coins to your heart's content. And so, while we're busy, well, I wouldn't say stuffing our faces, but stuffing our wallet, I want to bring up something interesting. That this level is called King Bowser's Castle, when the Bowser we're dealing with at this point in the quote-quote Mario timeline, if that thing exists, it's no real little. In fact, in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, which takes place no more than a couple years after this, probably, they call him Prince Bowser, which raises the question of who King Bowser is. Perhaps Bowser's father is MIA or recently dead? But hey, just like that, we've reached the end of this little shortcut with a total of, altogether, 342 coins, 2 flowers, and a couple 1-ups for good measure. And that's all, seriously. Consider yourself lucky if you end up with this path. But the next one, there's a reason I saved it for last. Well, this is it. Path 3. Yoshi's Island veterans are probably shaking in their shoes right now. Let's do this. The door leads us to a very nondescript room if you, ignore that monster face in the background there, and a message block that says, "Run away! Hurry!" Or in the Game Boy Advance version, Run! Run! Flee! Flee! All we have... The only way we can go is down this pipe. Leading us into a cave under the castle with... what is only known as Tap Tap the Golden. Slowly advancing on you with a screen scrolling far too slow compared to he is. And here with an egg, just like with his brother, only stuns him for a short time, but unlike Tap Tap the Red Nose, he is immune to lava. Making matters worse, there are pits coming up. And if you hit him down one, he jumps back out a few seconds later. The only thing making it worse? Your inventory is locked just as if this was an actual boss fight. And so now you must spend the rest of this path slowly staving off Tap Tap the Golden, keeping him from getting to you and destroying you. It is not easy. Not at all. Luckily, your one saving grace may be the fact that fangs occasionally swoop in to refill your eggs, as well as the fact that you can still hit him when he's off screen. Fangs don't stay around for long, though. I'm not used to it lagging like this. This is rather unusual. Nonetheless, you want to be very careful with the slow slope here. He can and will jump all the way down it in one jump. Nothing like having a giant spike ball get up in your face, huh? You want to hang down here because there's a flower for you to grab. Onward. Easy does it. Where is he? That egg didn't hit him. Where is he? If need be, keep a fang in your mouth so you have 7 eggs essentially. He's down there. Oh boy. Easy. Fun fact, in my practice run, the fangs stopped spawning for about, I'd say about 30 seconds. Made me feel like I was in a horror movie. Easy, easy. I know you're back there. Just a little further. Don't stay too close to the edge of the screen, you'll fall in lava. Tap Tap's right back there. Just a little further. Wait for this cliff, you want to hang near this one too, because if I believe, no, it's not this one, it's the one past it. Getting dangerously close to him here. Need more eggs. Same one up here because I know he's up there. And right back here you see a flower down here. You need to bounce one off the wall. And make sure you get the hell over this pit after you do. He's right up on us now. He just got to the base of that. Just a little further, and here's our pipe and our getaway. Oh, man. It better than I thought it would. Here we have a very disappointed monster face and a couple shy guys tooling around here. Make sure you kill both of these because this is how you get the final 6 red coins in this stretch. Each of these paths lead you, give you a total of 12 red coins and 2 flowers, leaving you with 15 and 4 respectively by the end of this. Make sure you get all of those because you can't exactly go back to these previous parts of the castle. And I wouldn't really want to repeat this. Oh boy. What lies beyond the pass? Now we will finally find out. The pre-boss music starts to play as a very interesting looking hallway awaits us, along with Comic. He flings 2 magic spells at us at a time, and then disappears for elsewhere. You can actually interrupt him by getting close to him or hitting him with an egg as he teleports. And you want to do that because with each block he touches with a magic spell turns into an enemy or very rarely a star. As you can see, it can get very complicated very fast. It can overwhelm you, and sometimes it can even open up a pit. So stay on Comic as easily as you can. He kind of mixes up his teleport speed, so keep a lookout for that. He's got 2 different teleport animations, as you can see. One's rather interesting, and the other is kind of well, it's also rather interesting, to be honest. I think it's kind of cool that they mix those teleport animations up, since you're going to be seeing them a lot in this section. Way to go, Dev Team. Yes, he does it. Dun, 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 dun. Another thing. This pink floral pattern, I gotta say, it's kind of unusual for, you know, the castle of the King of the Koopas and how, well, you've seen his aesthetic sense. Alrighty there, here you want to be, oh my. Well, it's like I said, you gotta be careful here. Those last 2 coins and flowers, sometimes it can actually help if you let them get rid of those blocks since it's easier to reach. Fortunately, we've reached the end of this section. If your star count is below 20, make sure you use some, a 10 or a 20 here before you touch the middle ring. Because that giant boss door is exactly what you think it is. And if you die during the fight, you will respawn inside the boss room. No chance to refill your stars. It'd be very disappointing to get all the way here and realize you can't get 100. But now that we're prepared, our final boss awaits us. On guard! Now we find ourselves in the playroom. You are not welcome here! Yoshi, please hand over the baby! Uh-oh. Oh dear. What to do? Young Master Bowser wakes. Come back, it's too noisy in here. I want to go sweepy by. And now we see why Comic was afraid of him. What the hell, man? I know you're a little kid, but damn. What kind of green donkey is that? Looks like fun. You want a ride? Mine! Mine! And he immediately tries to ground pound onto you. And if you do, well, this happens. He hitches a ride on Yoshi's back like the green donkey he thinks he is, while Baby Mario is stuck floating around in a bubble. You can get him off you by, well, with time, or by getting Baby Mario back, or ground pounding. And as you can see, Baby Bowser creates shockwaves from the floor when he ground pounds. That will be key to defeating him, which will happen, as soon as I restart this fight. The comic stories lift Baby Mario up, to somewhere else in the castle, I suppose. Alright, buddy, for real this time. No more playing around. I don't care if you're a little kid. So, now that you've seen he creates shockwaves. Well, actually, it's one of the floors rather loose because you can actually do the same thing with your ground pounds. And that is your key to hitting him. Be careful, though, because he likes to jump off the ground at the exact interval you usually would think to ground pound. And he jumps back up very quickly, so you have a very small interval to hit him with. Just keep yourself out of trouble. And he's not all that hard, though. After 3 hits, he's done. Well, not really, because this is the final boss fight, and final boss fights always have multiple forms. Yoshi, why did you do this? Young Master, let me help you. Here! Here's the obligatory 2 flybys of magic. What's this? Something isn't right. The castle is falling apart. Is that the bosses we fought already were big? You ain't seen nothing yet. You thought you knew big? How about Godzilla-sized? And our final battle begins with Baby Bowser roaring so loudly he unearths the stones around the castle. Keep a lookout for any red arrows because the rocks are falling right toward us, destroying what remains. And now he will breathe fire at us from a distance. Be aware of the crosshairs. Those fireballs have some very deceptive hitboxes. And now as these Baron Von Zeppelins come in with giant eggs, we need to take aim far into the distance. It's a little hard to gauge how far they go, though, so don't be too worried. You can take some getting the hang of, but make sure you don't try to do it while you're moving, because it's still rather hard to... How he took out a toady! I forgot about that. And as Baby Bowser slowly gets closer, you want to aim for his face. Easy does it. Each hit knocks him back a little, if you can actually hit him. Alright, this isn't going so well. Fortunately, he doesn't move very far in these first couple hits. If he gets too close to the castle, he can and will crush it underfoot, instantly killing you. So you do want to hit him eventually. Each hit knocks him back a ways and has him run back a ways as well. Just want to keep in motion. Keep a lookout for those Baron Von Zeppelins. They're your key here. It may take a little bit of time, as mentioned, to get your aim right. But with a few tries, your aim will ring true, and that's 2 hits. And how about this music, huh? We'd expect the Mario game to have some a smelting electric guitar for a final boss. Easy does it. Come on, smile, you son of a... Oh, no. I'll be right back. Alright, you big baby, let's do this again. You're not hitting me a second time. And I have to mention one more time. Some of the things this game did were downright groundbreaking for 1995. A final boss like this, with the mechanics involved, nothing like it had ever been done before. Baby Bowser roars and up come the rocks. They fall in the same places every fight, so you don't have to worry about things getting a little different. You just stay in the same place as usual, and you'll be okay. Make sure you get out of the way of the fireballs, though those do track you. Yeah. Easy does it. Oh, come on! Oh, you suck, Let's Play Curse. I did this in one try in the practice run. This won't be that hard. 5 deaths later. Oh no! Wipe that smug grin off your face, Bowser. Alright. Third time lucky? Let's hope. I figured out my mistakes. I know what not to do this time. You're going down! Up go the rocks. We're safe right here, though, in this break between the floor. Alright, the trick of the fireballs. Make sure you don't jump until the very end so he doesn't have shooting one high enough to where he'll be hitting you, no matter if you jump or duck or anything. Every 3 fireballs, it takes a break and takes a few steps forward, and that's your opening. 2, 3, and now. That wasn't too high, was it? It was. We should hit, though. Nope. There we go. Gotcha. Right between the eyes. Or on the side of the mouth. Either way, you can even hit him as he's running back. That was a little low, though. Easy. Here's the third one. Alright, buddy. Open wide. And there's 2. That fireball still does come at you, though. Let me get 3. 3! After 3 hits, the second phase of the fight starts, signified by him summoning more rocks. Be very careful here, because now you are about to have even less room to stand on. Yes, they are really stepping things up here for a final boss. Now he's going to run up even closer. Take a look at that. Super FX, am I right? Easy does it, because now your eggs will have to be aimed a little closer than they were before. You have just a little narrow sliver to run on here. Easy does it. Very careful. Don't fall. Get back. Alright. Easy, easy, easy. Where are my eggs? Where are my eggs? I need an egg. He's right freaking there, man. Come on, Baron Von Zeppelin. Where are they? There. Get back. And after 6 hits, he breaks into a full run and will not stop until either he is stopped or you are dead. Reinforcing on that 7th and final hit right off the bat. That was a rush. Not so big now, are you, baby Bowser? How dare you! It's not fair. You're such a meanie. Someday, we'll be back. You'll see. And off they go into the distance. And just up ahead, Baby Luigi and the stork have been here all along. Good thing you didn't name those rocks over here, huh? Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the twins are reunited. The captured stork is freed by Yoshi and sets about his duty and finally makes that long-awaited delivery. Thank you, Yoshi. The twins will meet the parents soon. One final look in the world map view as we see how far we've come. Yoshi approaches Bowser's castle. Well, I guess you could say Comic and Bowser did this one themselves. Our quest is finally over. I'll let you enjoy the credits without having to listen to me chatter on. It was impressive for the day, so much of the game itself was. And the music? Well... And special thanks to Mr. Miyamoto for all the imagination he's poured into all these games throughout the years. And as well, another one, Mr. Yamauchi, may he rest in peace. And now, Stork has reached his destination. Looks like they've arrived where Mom and Dad live. And as that classic victory theme plays, you see the only known image of Mario's parents, and Luigi's, of course, can't forget him. And now, our heroes are born! Our adventure has reached its narrative end. There's still just a little more to explore. Next time on Let's Play Yoshi's Island, we set out for the extra stages. Until then, this is Delzethin signing off.